Once upon a time, there was a lush green forest. This forest was a magical place full of tall, ancient trees and thick, soft moss that blanketed the ground. The forest was always filled with the cheerful songs of birds perched high in the branches. And along the forest floor, all kinds of creatures scurried about their daily lives. In this forest lived a little scorpion. He was quite the curious little creature, always exploring the forest with his tiny little legs. One sunny day, the scorpion was on an adventure. He reached the edge of a sparkling blue pond. He looked across and he saw the other side. The grass seemed even greener on the other side, and the flowers seemed even brighter. The scorpion really wanted to cross. But there was a big problem. Scorpions cannot swim. As the scorpion wondered what to do, a cheerful little frog came hopping along. This frog was known in the forest for his big googly eyes and his love for making everybody laugh with his silly croaks. The frog was happily leaping from one lily pad to another, enjoying the cool water of the pond. "Hello, frog," called the scorpion. "Could you help me cross the pond? I cannot swim, but I really want to see what's on the other side." The frog paused mid-hop, and he looked at the scorpion with one eye and then the other. Said the frog, scratching his head with a long green finger. "Why would I help you, scorpion? You've got that sharp, stingy tail, and I'm not interested in getting a poke today." The scorpion quickly replied, "Oh, frog, why would I sting you? If I did that, we would both drown in the pond. It just would not make any sense." So the frog blinked his big eyes slowly, and he thought, and finally he said, "Well, you've got a point there, little scorpion. Okay, hop on my back and I will take you across. But no funny business, okay?" The scorpion nodded. "No funny business, I promise." So the scorpion carefully climbed onto the frog's back, and the frog started swimming across the pond. The sun was shining overhead and the water was calm and peaceful. The scorpion felt safe and dry, perched on the frog's back. But halfway across the pond, something strange began to happen. The scorpion felt a tingling in his tail. His tail started to twitch, and before he knew it, he had stung the frog. "Ouch!" cried the frog, feeling the sharp sting. His eyes went wide and he started to wobble in the water. "Why did you sting me, scorpion? Now we're both gonna drown." The scorpion cried, "Oh, I didn't mean to do it. It is just in my nature. I couldn't help it." The frog sighed as he felt the scorpion's poison spread through his body slowly. He turned his head to look at the scorpion and he said, "I should have trusted my feelings about you, scorpion. I wanted to help, but your nature cannot be changed." And with that, they both slowly disappeared beneath the water. The end. So this is one of my favorite stories, and I thought I would share it with you all because I know a lot of you may be starting school around this time. So now it's more important than ever to remember how to keep yourself safe and make good choices about who to trust. Just like the scorpion, some people can be tricky, and they cannot change that about themselves just because you're being nice to them. Just like how the frog's kindness wasn't enough to change the scorpion. So if you come across someone that is acting in a way that seems tricky or unkind, it is important to pay attention and be careful around them. A tricky person can be a stranger or someone you know. So you should ask your parents or grown-ups about examples of tricky behavior. By paying attention to how others behave, we can learn to spot tricky behavior and make smart choices about who to trust and who to be friends with. Remember, if something doesn't feel right, trust your feelings. Your brain, your heart, and even your stomach can tell you if something is not feeling right. If you ever feel worried about somebody, talk to a parent or another grown-up that you trust. And if you ever feel really scared, it's okay to call for help or shout for someone to come. Stay safe and always try to surround yourself with people who truly care about you.